Good evening, everybody. My apologies for the potato quality webcam. Webcam in OBS is apparently not working today, so I'm pulling it from Hangouts. We are doing Board Game Sunday. I am joined by two people who have in the past been funnier than me on the stream, and this is not going to be allowed today. Looking at both of you. Hey James, hey Stuart, how you doing? You can unmute now.
Good. Yeah, no, life, just good.
Life just good. There you go. Deep words of wisdom there.
I mean,
I was never muted. I was just silently waiting.
Yeah, That's how you live. Hang on, let me just adjust this a tiny bit more. Because that's the wrong thing.
oh, by the way, James, I did lift a card out of your hand, but I still couldn't see it, so no panic.
Okay, I've just popped you up in the top right hand corner because then you cover up the game UI and not make it look ugly. Cool. Alright, we are playing a little game called Sheriff of Nottingham. So in this game, we are going to take turns to be the sheriff. I think it's in a standard game with 3 players, it's 2 turns each being the sheriff. Is that right? When it is our turn, we have when we're not the sheriff, that is. Oh, that isn't locked. There we go. We have these little baggies, and into the bags we put goods. These can be legal goods, which are the green ones, which you can see in my hand, and illegal goods, which are red, and they would be red showing in my hand if I had any, but I don't, do I? Nobody give it away, please, chat. So we then put items in the bags and we give them to the sheriff and we declare what is in the bag. So we might say, I have 2 chickens in my bag. You have to tell the truth about the number of items that are in the bag, but you don't have to tell the truth about what the items are. The sheriff then gets to decide whether he is going to inspect the bag or not. If he inspects the bag and it has exactly what you declared in it, then the sheriff pays you a penalty. It's that little red number in the bottom right hand corner. If you were dishonest towards the sheriff, then for everything that is wrong, you pay the sheriff that. Additionally, you can bribe the sheriff to look in your bag, to not look in your bag. You can also bribe him to look in somebody else's bag. You can trade the contents of the bag with the sheriff, although if it turns out those things were not in the bag, you don't have to uphold that agreement. Or you can trade for future favors, which you do not have to hold up that agreement. You have to keep to agreements that you make if they're resolved in the same turn, but not if they're resolved on the next turn. Additionally, there are some points that you get for having the most of a particular good. So if you have the most chickens, you will get some extra points at the end of the game. If you have the most bread, similarly. I think is it first and second place for each of them?
It is indeed.
Yes, if you zoom in on your player card, Doug, you can show everybody the scores.
Yeah, there you go. So Cheese King gets 15 points. Second place Cheese gets 10 points. Apples it's 20 and 10. Bread it's 15 and 10. And chickens it's 10 and 5. So chickens are rubbish. Contraband is typically worth more, so the value in the top right hand corner is how much points you have. Stuart,
It's fine. I've not got the screen up. It was just so that I could access the chat. I'm just messing with you.
you shouldn't really be accessing the chat either, because the chat will be able to see. And yeah, thank you.
I trust the chat.
You trust the chat. You're such a pain in the arse.
Also, you're going to be seeing the chat, so if I can't see the chat, you're going to have to turn off the chat as well. And that kind of makes
No,
it
but the
not
chat can't see what your cards are. The chat can see what my cards are.
Oh, that's a good point.
I explained this to you before we went live.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I know we had webcam things and rules things and all the rest of it, but
It may have been
You're
what I
so
wandered off, in
impossible.
fairness.
right. Technically, there are time limits on things, but I don't think we particularly care. So we're going to start off by the rules. The person who has the most actual cash on them at the start of the game is the first sheriff, which is me in this case. So I'm going to be the sheriff. And so the first round is going to be the market phase. So you guys can discard from your hand onto these piles, and then you can draw new cards. So if you want to get rid of all of that contraband that you have over there, then you can do so.
Okay,
James, I believe you get to go first. So
I do indeed, and because we can draw from the discard piles as well, I want to have a quick.
Yep.
if you right click and hit search, then you can actually see what it is without dragging it all out, because that's not super great. Also, the order might get lost.
Yeah, the order is kind of important in this particular case.
Yes.
Yes, no, but if you start pulling them out, then the order might get drawn out wrong. Whereas if you use search, the top card is
No, I
number
was-
5, and the bottom card is number 1, and you can just see it, and it won't get shuffled.
It's all right as long as you deal and then drop on top.
Yeah,
and
that's
shuffle.
actually quite good, apart from the fact that if I do that, your webcams cover it up. But we're going to ignore that fact. Pro streamer right here.
Okay, do I discard and then draw?
Well, what to do is stick them on a pile that's not the discard pile, and then if you want to draw from the discard pile, you can draw from the discard pile.
Yes. So an interesting rule here would be if you want to draw from the discard pile, you must draw them all in the order that they are. So if you wanted that cheese, you would have to also draw this pepper, which is illegal, and nobody is going to be drawing it, are they? James can't.
I'm going to be taking these two and also one from the deck.
Okay, I only see one card here. Oh no, there's 3.
Oh, no,
There's a
there's
pile.
3.
There's three.
Fine.
And those need to go on a discard pile. Because I might want them.
He might. So James is discarding all 3 onto there, huh?
Yep.
So what did you discard? You discarded... Oh, it doesn't tell me in order in the search thing.
Yes, it does.
It tells you the
Yes, it does.
numbers.
Bread, chicken, and yeah, but the top number is the 8 is the top of the deck. 1 is the
Oh,
bottom
I
of the
see,
deck.
I see. Okay, so bread, a chicken, and an apple. So James looks like he's dealing in contraband.
That is just appalling.
I don't trust this young man.
Okay, what do I want to get rid of? Ooh, tough decision. I am going to discard 1, 2, 3, and draw 1. Whoop. Steady. Oh, don't want that one.
So you're drawing this bread.
2 and 3. Yes.
So you're drawing lots of lovely legal goods. So
I am.
what are you discarding?
I am discarding some highly illegal silk and some not particularly valuable chickens.
Okay.
Although they probably are quite valuable now because there's a whole bunch of chicken in there. But, you know, that's life. Sometimes you gotta...
When life gives you chickens, make chicken
You gotta throw,
I don't know.
throw them away and get some apples.
All right, okay. It is time for the load merchant bag phase. Put some things into your bag. Remember to turn them face down before you drag them into your bag. And the way Tabletop Simulator works, which is the program that we're using to play this, is as soon as give me the chickens, I'll make supper. When you drag something into any container, it just vanishes and it's in that container. So there are now. I'll not mouse over the bag. It's just occurred to me it might tell me what's in the bag. So when you are the sheriff, don't mouse over bags. But once you have the bag filled, put it in front of me and we shall commence the sheriffing.
There you are, sir.
Okay, declarations. James, what have you put in your bag to bring into Nottingham?
My bag is full of 3 delicious cheeses.
3 delicious cheeses.
Did he not discard some cheese?
No, I think he discarded everything else but cheese.
I thought he did.
Stuart, what is in your bag?
Just a couple of bushels of apples.
2 bushels of apples, is it?
Yeah.
And how many cheeses was it?
3 delicious cheeses.
3 cheeses. And how many apples?
It was 2 apples. I'm not allowed to lie about that, so it's not as though it's going to catch me out.
Okay,
You're not
and
allowed to lie about the amount of cards. You're allowed to lie about how many
No, I
apples
know,
there
but
were.
he kept asking the number, and also you can tell because I've only got 4 cards left, sir. But you know what? I understand math is very difficult, so I would like to offer for you, sir, so you remember these lovely 2 tokens. There you go, 1 for
2 tokens. You mean 2 copper
of the
pieces?
apples. Well, they're not copper pieces. It's just to remind you how many apples there are.
Okay, so
There's 2
it's
apples
definitely
and
in no way a
2
bribe.
coins.
In no way it's a bribe.
It's just a reminder of
It's
what
a
is in the
reminder
bag.
to help me count, not a bribe.
A nostalgic souvenir.
Well, I have to say that's very generous of you, James. Do you have any souvenirs for me?
I'm also prepared to offer 2
But there's
souvenirs.
not 2 things in your bag, sir. Clearly that is confusing.
Yes, but it's a reminder that my cheese is twice as good as your apples.
That bribe isn't even worth 10 bits. Yeah. That's how you actually get a bribe to get through.
You know what?
Twitch.tv/Target Duck, send bits.
I would be prepared to offer you a further 1 to make up the correct number that should be present if you were to inspect that bag.
No, I think I'm in favor of souvenirs, and in order to maximize my total number of souvenirs, I should accept the offerings of souvenirs as they are. So you may both take your bags back.
Kindly. Whoop, I've accidentally pulled my card out of it. There we go.
There we go. Lovely souvenirs for me.
There we are.
Huzzah!
They're not going into the pile properly, but never mind. There we go. All right, so now
You've got one of yours in your hand, James. I'm
Yes, I
afraid.
did. Because I need to look at them in order to see what to do with them.
that's true.
Oh, you villain, you.
All right.
I will go first because I don't need to look at mine because I got. Oops! I just put that back in my hand. It's just lots of lovely apples. That's
2 bushels
all
of
I had.
apples. All right. Excellent.
I
A
don't-
trustworthy merchant. A rare
they-
thing in these troubled times. Let us see what other trustworthy merchant has.
I don't appear to actually be able to put them under my card, so I'm just going to. Stack
Okay.
them
That's
here.
fine.
I'm right in thinking that legal goods get shown regardless of whether they were declared or not, right?
Correct.
Good lord, he can't even put his legal goods through properly.
I have some delicious apples,
Okay. That is not cheese.
and I also have 2 other things.
Okay.
2 other things. What a villain.
James going hard on the contraband to start us off.
Poorly.
This is like playing poker against you. All right. I believe the sheriff is now.
Do we draw up now or only in the market phase?
I think you draw up now, right?
It's my understanding of the rules.
And then in the market phase, you can exchange the things you've drawn.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3 times we're the sheriff in a 3-player game.
1,
Yes, 6 cards. Everybody
2.
draws back up.
3.
Yep. Okay. So I believe it is Stuart who gets to. Good cheese is bad for you. Stuart, your market phase first.
My market phase first. Let's just have a quick shufty at what we've got here. Oh dear me. Well, I'm going to get rid of this 1 chicken, which I will pop.
Nobody wants chickens.
And I will
Take the entire deck.
I'm a very good merchant, me.
All right. I will discard 1, 2, 3 cards, and I will draw 1, 2, 3 cards.
Ooh, those are some mighty fine cards you just discarded.
They are. Okay, right.
They're very valuable products.
Load your bag. Time to load your bag.
I'm suspicious of him getting rid of such fine goods there. There you are.
It just says 4 when you mouse over the bag, so it's okay. So we can keep the numbers. Sheriff! Sheriff!
Yes.
I bring to you this day, to bring into the fine city of Nottingham, 4 delicious chickens.
Ah, 4 delicious chickens.
Yes. Well, one of them might be a bit off, but 3 are definitely delicious.
Okay, one of them's a bit off, so like one of them is actually a crossbow.
I have no idea how you would get from a chicken being a bit off to it being a crossbow. That seems ridiculous.
Stuart, what do you bring before the sheriff?
I don't even think you are, Sheriff. I think you're a scoundrel, sir, so I'm not even going to particularly parley with you. I have...
You do have to tell him what you've got in your bag.
I was just about to. Hang on. I have some cheese and nothing more to say to you.
You have cheese.
How many?
He can look at it himself. I'm not going to sully myself with it.
That's very suspicious talk, Sheriff.
Ah, I see from your bag you have 3 supposed cheeses.
I have a number of cheeses. You can see clearly what that number is. I do not lie.
Well, I don't know. With all these dodgy chickens and these suspicious number of cheeses, I remember the last cheese dealer to come through here was just such a shifty character.
Yes, with very many illegal goods and not even any cheese. In fact, I think they may just have been stupid and not able to tell the difference between apples and cheese.
Then open the bag, sir, for I have nothing but cheese and nothing more to say.
Okay.
You're saying an awful lot for someone who has nothing more to say.
What about you, Monsieur Duck?
Monsieur Duck. Yes, I just have 4, what did I say? 4 chickens.
And you are refusing to make any other offers regarding your chickens?
Well, I hear it is customary to bring souvenirs, but I haven't been anywhere nice on my holidays recently.
And Greshels, being a twerp, has decided that he will give me the silent treatment.
I am disgusted with this very process. Down with the
Capitalism.
bureaucracy and down with you as a representative of an oppressive government system.
Okay, I am going to allow Duck to take his bag back, but I will be searching the bag belonging to Greshel.
Okay, fine. If you must. I mean, perhaps I have a What number of souvenirs would I have to give to potentially not back me, sir?
Ooh, I'm thinking that at least 6, based on that reaction, would be reasonable.
I could offer 2.
If one of them has 5 written on it, then that would be a perfectly reasonable souvenir.
I cannot offer more than 2, otherwise search the bag.
Then search the bag I shall.
All right.
Very well.
Would you like me to open mine first, or do you want to search first?
Oh, go ahead, Duck.
Let's have a look.
It's got to go into your hand, does it?
What do we have here? What? This is unusual. A chicken, and a chicken, and a chicken, and a chicken.
Oh, congratulations, you are honest indeed.
Cheese. Cheese.
Oh no!
Cheese.
It appears you have found nothing but cheese. Perhaps the only suspicion you have is of yourself.
So I owe you
6.
2. Yes.
You owe me 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Yes, that is in fact 6.
A mighty fine number, exactly what you tried to extort from me, sir. It seems very just indeed.
All right.
Group my cheeses.
Okay, so we will draw up.
also require. Is that a? Oh no, it's that being weird. Okay. My oh my, how delicious. Yes, I am indeed now the Sheriff of Nottingham. There we are, and looking very. Oh God, it's very difficult. To
Oh,
wear
you
a
brought
hat.
a hat. You're cosplaying.
I did indeed bring a hat, for I am representative of Nottingham and must look my finest.
Your
Difficult to wear
finest.
with headphones, but we will struggle through it.
Yes, I'm enjoying just how like elongated it makes you look. What with it perching on top of your headphones?
I choose to take elongation as a compliment, and if it's not so, then
I think we should shut this line of conversation down immediately. Let's
yes,
do
prepare
the
your
do the
bags.
market phase, please.
Oh yes, market away. What?
I believe it's you to go, Duck.
It is. You know, you can use my actual name.
Yes, I know, but for the purposes of people who don't know you or care about your life outside of this stream,
So you guys.
pretty much.
All right. I'm going to discard 1, 2. I'm going to take.
Filthy contraband. That's what I
take
like
a bread,
to see.
and I'm going to take one of that.
Yes, wherever you place that filthy contraband, get it out of my sight. Oh dear.
Whatever shall we do?
Hang on. I also need to actually. Do we want to discard the cards that have the 4+ in them, or should we just play with them because it's going to get too complicated otherwise?
Play with all of them because you have
Okay.
to discard like all the bread to do that as well.
Okay. Well, that is just as well, for I have bread.
You have bread, sir?
I do have bread. Someone has a
Okay.
motorbike.
I have 3 cards, which I will discard. And I will also take 1, 2, and 1 from the deck.
Interesting. Very suspicious, I must say.
It is very suspicious. What did you discard?
Oh, many apples there, yes.
That's because you can't tell the difference between apples and cheese.
Apples. Contraband. Wait, no. Apples. Apples, contraband.
You're wanting to prevent anyone from getting apples, I see. Alright. It's time to bag up. Oh, look at all of those things going in that bag. I believe the maximum you can put in the bag is 5. Okay, Sheriff.
Well, this is a very weighty bag here. What is weighing down this bag? We'll start with you, Douglas. Go turn order, I suppose. You have quite a light bag. What is in it?
It is 2 breads.
2 breads. Ooh,
Yes.
I am partial to bread myself. Yes. Very well. And,
Unfortunately, I draw like ass.
James, what have you got in this? Oh, feel the weight of this bag here.
Wait, sign of quality of the 4 delicious cheeses that I have in this bag.
They actually cheese this time. 4 is an implausible number of cheeses, if you
It's
ask
a
me.
very large number. You drew 1 cheese, sir. You did not draw 2 cheeses or 3 cheeses. So you claim to have already had 3 cheeses and drawn another cheese.
I did also draw from the deck as well.
You did. Did you draw a cheese with that, sir? No, you did not, you lying filth. I think certainly at the moment this bag bears a closer look. What do you think?
I think it would be perfectly reasonable to hand over a couple of souvenirs.
Souvenirs. I'm taking off my hat.
I think, Sheriff, I think it would be perfectly reasonable for, I understand that times are tough in the government of Nottinghamshire. I think I would like to, perhaps give some financial aid, because I would hate to see any more illegal goods getting into Nottingham, and goodness knows this merchant has got some illegal goods into Nottingham. So maybe I will match that offer if you were to search his bag.
Well, it seems to me that financially it makes as much sense to search the bag as not search the bag at the moment.
Okay. Right.
I think we're hearing our decision being made right here.
Wait. No. Wait. Shut up.
Look at these lovely two souvenirs.
While you think about that, you take a moment. Dear Ducketh One.
Ducketh One.
What? Just 2 breads.
Yes.
It seems a very long journey to make for just 2 breads.
Well, that was all that I drew.
But are they truly breads? Perhaps there's something else hidden amongst them. Maybe I should take a look here as well.
I mean, you can if you want. It's 2 bread.
Is it really?
Yes.
I-
You're increasing the number of souvenirs, are you? I will also increase the number of souvenirs to match if it's 4 to search his bag.
Well, lay out your 4, please, sir.
The first 2 are souvenirs. The second 2 are donations to the little Kiddywinkles.
We
wouldn't want
have
to-
no little kiddywinkles. We send them all to the mine here.
Yeah. No. Okay.
There's only grown men. who
Listen to the
require
panic. Listen to the panic.
Far more contribution.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
I feel I
Wait,
would need
yeah,
a coin
wait.
of a different color, perhaps, and then your bag could pass.
Where I don't. No. Okay. Right. I'm leaving the 4 on the table. That's my offer.
4 on the table.
Well,
And
here's
you have
another 4 on
4
the table
over here as well.
to
They-
search
yeah.
his bag.
So if I'm correct, your 4 is not to prevent him searching your bag.
Nope. It's to search your bag.
Would you care to offer anything to have me search his bag?
I'm already being quite generous with my. I would say search one bag or the other.
Search one bag or the other. I don't like conditions being put on my searching. I think perhaps I will have a look in this bag. Oops, I didn't mean to do it right away, but I think I will have a look in this bag. And in this bag. However, I'm still taking this coin.
Now, Sheriff, is that your final decision?
It's potentially my final decision. Is there something you want to discuss with me before I do it?
Well, I just feel like you are so bountiful in coin, and I have been so generous in my donation to your re-election campaign, that perhaps we could cement your oligarchic position with one of those.
Really? You have been quite generous.
I have. That's 9 coins you're taking off me.
I will return the bag. I hope you do remember me in future as being an open-handed and generous sheriff.
I will.
Good.
And I will remember that you are not so easily distracted.
Come see the corruption inherent in the system.
Now, let's have a look at this lovely cheese. Yes. Doesn't really smell like cheese. Some lovely cheese. Oh, lovely cheese. Fortunately, it's not that much of an expense.
You still actually made a profit that
Search
turn.
was subsidized by other local merchants, so that's fine.
Huh. That's not what I thought was there. Neither's that. How curious.
That's not unexpected at all.
All right. It is my turn to be the sheriff. You have 8. You're failing with your cards there, I see.
I am indeed, yes.
There you go. Fixed it.
And I need to draw up.
So as it stands, you have 4 cheeses. Stuart has 3. Stuart has 2 apples. You have 1, and I have 4 chickens. Nobody has any bread.
So it is my. If I'm right, it's my turn to draw. Yes.
Yes, it's your
It's your
market phase
turn
first.
yes, examine the market.
From cheese merchant to a sheriff. Yeah, that's how this game works. Let me see if I can put on some background music.
It's very corrupt. We all buy our way into politics and then back out. A revolving door, corrupt industry.
Not at all like the real world.
And I will draw 1, 2, 3.
Can I just confirm that was some contraband there and then 2 apples?
It was indeed. It was a silk and 2 apples.
That's fine. My, what?
I surrender my.
Out of the cheese game, then, are you, sir?
Well, yes, I think I have enough cheese. Thank you.
Certainly smells like it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I personally am going to get rid of 1, 2 cards, and I don't want any of this filthy contraband.
No, you can't have the whole deck.
I will get it one of these turns. I will draw 1, 2 cards as well, and here there's a lovely chicken for each of the piles.
I approve that no one else is going for chickens. Bear in mind that at the end, if there is no second place for any of the goods, then the first place also gets the second place points.
Are you sure?
Do they?
I believe so.
Interesting.
So it behooves you to have, or there to be at least 1 of each, so that it's spread out reasonably, if you see what I mean.
Actually, it's if there is a tie for the Queen's bonus for second place, which there would be if it was 0, divide these points equally amongst the tied players.
Oh, does it count for 0 as well?
Well, it doesn't say anything about 0 explicitly, so we'd still be second place and tied.
Okay.
I see the filth that this man tries. He's already trying to exploit us for,
Well, this is a game about capitalism. Of course I'm trying to exploit you.
well, poorly.
I think this is your bag, James. That one. Yeah, there
Yes.
Right, let us.
you go. Okay, fill your bags. That looks like a very full bag.
It is indeed a very full bag.
I have accidentally put a thing into the bag that I didn't want to put into the
Well,
bag.
take everything out of the bag and put it back
no,
into your
it's okay.
hand.
It's okay. It comes out flipped. That's fine. I just didn't want to accidentally.
No, if you put them in flipped, they
Reveal
come
it.
out flipped.
That's fine.
All right.
There we are. For you.
Okay, Mr. James, sir. What bringeth you to Nottingham this day?
Good morrow. I bring delicious apples in quantity of 5.
5 apples.
Indeed.
That sounds very suspicious.
Strictly speaking, I think these are bushels of apples, which would make it many more than 5, but
Yes, 5 individual apples would be quite suspicious. 5 bushels of apples is very, very suspicious indeed. Is it only 5 bushels of apples that you're bringing?
it is only 5 bushels of apples that I was bringing. I'm
Nothing.
allowed-
You're not bringing anything, outside of the bag in a shiny metallic form.
Ah, yes, of course. I am carrying these brooches in the shape of coins, which I am so careless with and often drop.
Well, where are they being dropped, and how many are being dropped?
I am prepared to drop 4 coins. I am so clumsy.
Very well. Stuart, what bringest you?
I have heard that there is a great shortage in Nottingham of bread. That there is not nearly enough bread. So I have scoured high and low to find the 4 finest loaves of bread that I could. Only 4 in all of the land, but I have brought them here to Nottingham.
Okay.
Not 4 baskets of bread, just 4 loaves of bread.
And is it only bread that you have brought?
It is indeed only bread that I have brought, but perhaps I could make a small offering, because, you know, I don't know if you've heard, but there is another merchant who travels about who's a bit of a scumbag.
Oh, yes.
I would consider searching that gentlefolks, which you get your hand off my coin. He's such a villain that immediately he starts eyeing up my coin as well. There we are. But I would offer 2 here to search his bag, because
He's offering me rather more than that.
he is, but he is a villain, and I am not.
Do you have anything to say upon this prototype villain?
I am perfectly in favor of the accusatory gentleman bringing in his bread. It will go very nice with the cheese that I brought in last round, which he accused me of lying about. I wasn't lying. I'm an honest merchant.
Yes, I know. Well, more than this, I've heard tell that there are other card games that you have played, and one of the stratagems employed in these card games is to be a filthy liar early on, and then be honest the rest of the time.
Well, I don't... If you're accusing me of being honest, then I plead guilty, I suppose.
I think I shall inspect the bread bag, and this one can go. Oh, this one can go back, and I will take these lovely coins.
You wish to inspect my bread after I was so generous and let you pass before? Truly
Yes.
appalling.
Let's have a look, shall we? A bread,
Lovely bread.
a bread,
More lovely bread.
a bread.
It does appear to be rather
Still a
bready,
bread.
doesn't it?
Yes, it's some bread, yes.
Oh, yes, it is.
There you go.
Meanwhile,
Thank you. It has been a very profitable journey for me.
I have so many apples.
Yeah, I figured you were telling the truth. I thought Stuart was trying to distract me. Me, he was not honest at the beginning. This filthy contraband over here is proof of his dishonesty. All right.
I don't know
Can
what
I
you're talking
just,
about, sir. Those are private goods that you had the opportunity to inspect. Do we always draw from the main deck when we're drawing back up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then it is Stuart's first market phase.
First, if you will allow me just a moment, I must draw some lovely cards. 1, 2, 3, 6. There we are. Yes. Interesting.
Stuart, your coin purse is looking rather forlorn, is it not?
How do you mean? Just put my money back!
And you may have your baggie back as well.
I see. Well, I am going to get rid of this filthy silk, for I do not wish that. And I will also get rid of this delicious, but unfortunately, at the moment, unappealing cheese. There we are. And I will...
Take the entire deck again.
I'm going to stop doing
Shuffle
that.
it a few times, you know, why not? Okay, done.
Yes, I am.
I shall discard these apples and this pepper. And I shall draw 2 cards from here. Okay.
Gentlemen, present your bags.
Now, Sheriff, in my bag I have 3 breads, but I have, in vain in the past, attempted to incentivize the searching of others' bags, and it has not gone well for me. I will be quite honest. So now, what I shall do is simply offer you a couple of tokens of my esteem, so as you do not feel the need to search my bag. I thank you.
I think it's well established what I think of you, sir, so I will offer you these 3 apples that I have, and nothing more, for you deserve nothing more.
So, apparently, Stuart is
Antagonizing the authority figures. I'll see
there
how
any
well that
rules-
goes for him.
Are there any rules in Sheriff of Nottingham for me to just harass him on the way through the checkpoint?
James,
You're
this
more
is
than welcome to harass me as long as you don't open my bag.
this is Nottingham. It's not the US-Mexican border. Please, you are not ice.
If you want to open the bag, it will cost you 6 coins.
And again, I say,
I think he sounds very suspicious, Sheriff, but I think what you should absolutely bear in mind is that there is one honest merchant in this town who has never attempted to smuggle any contraband, and it is I. Please take your hand away from that.
Well, yes, you and your contraband and your suspicious chicken. I mean,
My chicken is not suspicious.
frankly, the fact that it's a duck bringing in chickens, it strikes me as treachery.
No, waterfowl master race.
Okay, that's not better.
We have to eliminate the other kinds of fowl so that the waterfowl may take their place at the pinnacle of bird kind.
I mean, to be honest, I'd just, shoot him. If I were you, I wouldn't even...
But he would only be able to do so if he had a crossbow in his bag.
I will choose to... what was it you said you had, Stuart?
3 apples, sir.
You had to check the number there, I note. Just mouse over my bag quickly. What was the number? Oh, yeah, 3. Yes, 3 was the lie.
I will... I think I will search this bag.
I have perhaps been very rude.
I think in fact you have.
As established, there was an issue with counting there. Perhaps the old standby of using these lovely tokens here to try and remember numbers.
Sheriff.
myself. There we go.
Sheriff, I understand that, I'm not in a financial position to incentivize the inspection of his bag, but my offer for financial incentives to not search my bag will not hold if you back down now, for I will have lost all respect for you. If you search his bag and not mine, you may take these 2 tokens. Otherwise, I will retrieve the 2 tokens and have them.
I would say, sir, that he's clearly attempting to distract from the searching of his own bag. And indeed, I am in a financial position where I could perhaps incentivize the searching of a bag. So perhaps I could offer to replace those 2 tokens that you would have lost to search his bag and not mine.
I have made my final decision. I will search neither bag. I will take these 3 tokens and...
I will retrieve my 2 tokens, if you please.
You may retrieve your 2 tokens.
Poorly.
Sorry,
Please stop taking things out of my bag.
Stop touching my bag!
Yeah, let's just put these here. I, of course,
What
have
is
never
this?
needed
It is
to-
bread. What is this? It is bread. What is this? It is also bread.
There we
Bread
are.
is on this
Open
side,
the
right? Yeah.
display those lovely apples as is proper. There we go.
Oh, and look, there's something there that is not apples, isn't there?
No,
Which you cannot
I don't
actually put on the
think there
table.
is.
It is so illegal.
It's all fine. I mean, I'm not going to say it, but I waited and let the person who was in front of me draw first. But you don't feel that you need to, it's fine.
No, I don't. We're just getting on with this. Okay. New sheriff.
Well then. The feather has fallen out of it, so I look slightly less dapper, but welcome to Nottingham.
I can't fix the tilted card. I don't know how. There we go. Fixed it.
Come on, gentlemen, do any business you have at the marketplace, and then let's cab you in.
Okay. You have 3 cheese. You have 4 cheese.
I will say, a bit askew upon anyone attempting to unthrone my cheese.
I will not attempt to dethrone your cheese. And I will get rid of this. And also this. And then I will draw what's in here. And in here... neither particularly attractive. We'll draw that. And we'll bury the cheese in contraband so that he may also not take your cheese. Now I have wonky cards. I'll get in trouble with chat.
What to do, what to do, what to do?
Interesting. Would you care to discard these cards, please, properly? Ooh, some foul contraband and some apples. Oh, that's very irritating. My word.
Yes. It's just
Another
occurred to me it was
great
actually kind
guy.
of stupid to do this, but never mind.
What, attempt to smuggle contraband via...
No,
Fine,
attempt to get
Eric,
apples when
no.
the two of you have quite so many apples.
I don't have all that many apples.
You
I
have 4.
4 apples.
I could draw even with you on apples.
Could you? I don't think you could. I think there's not enough apples in all the land. Well, gentlemen, welcome to Nottingham. Would you please take your hand away from my apples, sir?
He's
Go on.
just counting them.
Away.
Yeah, it's the fact that James has 6 is the thing that I didn't pay attention to, but never mind.
If you wish to know how many apples I possess, you may ask, but keep your filthy paws away. Right,
It's
you're
4.
both getting inspected unless you get your filthy mitts away from my produce.
Okay, here we go. I'm fine with that.
That's absolute bullshit, so I'm going to inspect Douglas immediately. There we are. We'll put that over here ready for inspection.
I'm fine with that. You go for it.
I would like to declare 3 chickens.
3 chickens. Now, I will say I'm very poor at counting. I may need some help.
Ah, Is it the customary 3 turtles to remember the 3 chickens appropriate?
Oh, this is deeply suspicious.
I've learnt this new thing, counting in binary.
So
So I will require 2 for each chicken.
That's not how binary works, but okay.
No, I know, but it sounded good.
No, it didn't.
I'm good at it.
That hat is so ridiculous.
I am prepared to offer you. Yes, I am indeed prepared to offer you. No, I will offer you. I will offer you a total of
5 coins, maybe? Yes.
I will continue to mess up my piles of coins until I am so confused I do not know what to do anymore.
I can help you out, dear chum. Yes, perhaps you would offer this coin?
I will only offer that coin if you commit to searching Douglas's bag as well as releasing mine.
Search this bag, must I? You seek to make demands of your sheriff?
Oh no, I simply present an option.
Don't put his bag in my bag, please.
You're not.
There's no contraband in my bag unless you put his bag in my bag, so please do not put his bag in my bag.
You swear to me there is no contraband here.
No. I'm sure I'm broke. I'm not winning. I'm going legit.
Very weighty bag for there to be no contraband.
Yes, I know. I have apples. Which is actually kind of bad because I think you'll probably beat me on apples, but I just need the coin now.
Well, I think you're talking bullshit. So I will search your bag for definite, which means I will take.
Now,
this coin.
are you absolutely sure about that? If you want to be the apple queen, I could give you apples out of the bag.
You could give me apples out of the bag.
I could. There are apples in the bag.
There are indeed apples in the bag for. I believe that there may be apples in the bag. If there are not, I am out quite a lot. How many apples could you offer from this bag?
1?
1. Is that because that's all the apples that are in this bag?
No, there are 2 apples in the bag, but I would like to have 1.
I don't see why. It makes no difference to you. You're not going to win the apples.
I need the
right?
coin. Well, I'll tell you what.
If you offer me 2 apples, then I can be looking to match Mr. Metrics at the apples game.
See, this is where this game sucks. All right, I'll give you both apples out of the bag.
You will give me both apples out of the bag.
Yes.
I see.
He has no apples in his bag. He wouldn't be so foolish as to play for apples at this point.
No,
He's
they're
got
genuinely.
bread.
James, I drew apples. What do you want?
He's got bread. He wants to take over the bread market because I'm not competing with him on bread and you are. He only needs 2 bread to overtake you.
But why would I lie if it was bread?
Because if you can get him, firstly, if you've got bread and contraband in there, then you can get yourself over the bread line with 3 bread and 1 contraband, or
Bread
2
line,
bread
funny
and 1
joke.
contraband.
Well, I'll tell you
Two
what.
bread and 2 contraband.
How much are apples worth? 2. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll offer you your choice of 4 coins or 2 apples out of the bag.
Interesting.
Because I'm the same either way.
Is that just to search? Is that just not to search you?
Just not to search me.
I will accept this bargain.
Which one?
With you, dear
But
Doc.
which one? I offered you 2 options.
Oh no, I'm taking the 2 apples. I believe
Okay.
that is fair and just. And
He has no apples.
I am searching this one.
I will remove the condition of searching his bag and allow you to take the 5 gratis.
Well, then I would be very interested in searching this bag now, wouldn't I?
I will also be prepared to add 2 more tokens as a donation, to the little
How
Piggy Winkles.
much contraband is in here? Oops, I do apologize. There we go. Put it back. There we go. Take it away. Go on. Away with you.
All right. Hold
Thank
on.
you.
Let's have a look in here. 1 apples.
Thank you kindly. I suspect that is the only apples I will receive, but I am happy with that.
It is actually, yes. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
The moment that 2 apples mysteriously appeared after going, 1, I was very much convinced that there was not 2.
And oh dear, I seem to have put those delicious. What did I say I have? I have put my last shipment into a drawer somewhere.
All right. Last round.
When you say last round, it's last round round the table, yes?
Yes.
God, I'm in a sucky
And it's your market face.
Sheriff. That's actually a really terrible position to be in.
I think I'm losing quite badly.
Yeah, I know.
I also didn't save the position at the beginning of this, so if we want to do another game, I have to set it up again.
Oh,
that's
right.
okay. Well, no, we could just dump all the
Infinite
cards
rewind.
back into the middle and shuffle them.
That's true, and we'd have to sort coins as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not hard. In fact, I'll tell you what.
No, just play the end of the round. We'll work it out.
Alright.
Let me go. Ooh, it's all contraband at the moment in the decks. I will, I think. This is frustrating.
Set up Dracula.
I won!
You didn't win, Stuart.
Get stuffed, I won.
You lost twice in a row. No, we can definitely play Drac again. Probably not tonight, though. Not looking for a long stream tonight. Oh, you did not want the Grand Cockerel, did you not? It counts as 2 chickens at the end of the game. The Royal Rooster.
But it counts as contraband as well.
Yes. And obviously you don't want any contraband. You would not be trying to get any contraband past me. Would you now? Would you?
Of course not, sir.
Alright, bag up. I see I'm the only one capable of organising my scoring area in a non-abysmal way.
What do you mean? My contraband's over here, my goods are over here.
Yeah, but look at your card.
Yeah, I get that it's wrong, but, you know, it doesn't actually fit onto the card.
Unacceptable.
And it's in the right position but relative to the card. In the apples, cheese, bread is in the center, but that's because I don't have any chickens. So get stuffed. Mine is perfectly well organized. Unlike yours. Oops.
James.
Who just threw bread at me?
Just threw bread at you. It's Douglas's bread. I stole it and threw it at you.
Asshole.
Just a second. I need to put some things into the bag. There you are.
Okay, James.
Got cheeses, 3 of them.
3 cheeses. From the East End of London, it seems.
I've never trusted Londoners personally.
Is cheese all that you're bringing today, good sir?
Got cheeses, 3 of them.
And anything else? 1 copper, 2 coppers, okay.
Got bribe, 2 of them.
Okay, noted. And what are you bringing, Stuart?
I am offering you 4 bread.
You were offering me 4 bread.
Well, I mean, to inspect 4 bread. If you wish to inspect my 4 bread, there's 4 bread there for you to inspect.
I'm not sure I like that very much. I'm attempting to be the bread king. Why are you trying to be the bread king? I don't approve. Perhaps you could assist me in my quest to be the bread king.
I could perhaps assist you in your attempt to be the bread king, but I feel no particular need. In fact, what I would like to do is stomp out your attempt to be the bread king, which is why I have brought 4 bread.
Well, maybe then, in that case, you would like to supplement the bread with something to give it a bit of a metallic taste.
You are coin poor, aren't you?
I am coin poor.
I don't actually need any future favors from you, and I'm carrying 4 bread, so go to heck.
I'm withdrawing my coins. I think Stuart's right. I think you're screwed.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Could I have my bag back, please?
No. I think I'm going to inspect both of these.
Before you do, you're very busy. Perhaps you would only inspect 1.
All right, James, you have your bag back.
Come on now, there's an agreement here.
Yes, clearly there is an agreement here. You get hosed.
James, you can have your bag back. I'm searching Stuart.
What if I offered you some of that bread you so desire?
I'm searching Stuart. What is this? What is this? Pepper? That is not allowed. What is this? Silk? That is also not allowed. Confiscated. What is this? It is bread. You may have it. What is this? Also bread. You may have it. Well. I believe the penalty for these confiscations is 8 gold. Dear me. Can you just take it out of your... Throwing money around the place. What did you have in there?
I had cheese, but I also had a chicken.
Well, look at you, master smuggler.
How did you keep it quiet?
1 fucking chicken. I mean, sure, whatever. Are you okay?
I just had a sudden visual flash of a chicken sticking out of an Edam.
Why? You be thankful we're not famous. Fucking the fan art would be abominable from this.
Right, okay. I believe that I am now sheriff.
Yep.
Oop, let me draw up.
I think when I go to market, I'm going to discard 2 chickens and 1 cheese. Not into there. And I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3. And we're going to reset this wonky card. And we'll put a cheese there, and a chicken, and a chicken.
Well, what I was going to say is I think it's kind of appalling that you keep playing out of turn, but in this case it benefits me, so fine. I am going to get rid of... Yes, I'm going to choose to get rid of this disgusting pepper. I never touch this stuff myself. And also this truly foul double bread. Go away. Be banished.
You have to line it up.
Yeah, it wants to go up. But I am going to draw...
The entire deck again.
not a...
Every time.
I'm going to not draw. Put that back, and I will have this deck instead. I will have this chicken, and more importantly, this delicious cheese.
I suspect there's going to be a chicken cheese smuggling scam going on again. I can smell it.
And this can get and
That's the beauty of the chicken cheese smuggling scam. You can't smell the chicken for the cheese.
I don't even know what to make of that statement. First time I had a Greek coworker, like maybe 6-7 years ago, took me to a Greek restaurant. The first time I'd been to a Greek restaurant in London, and the dish that they served was essentially like fondue with chicken pieces in it. It was the weirdest thing, and it's like completely inauthentically Greek as well. Anyway.
Completely inauthentically Greek.
Yes, it did not Greek. It was just molten cheese with bits of chicken in. Like, it's not what you associate with Greek food at all.
Well, a Greek person took you there, which suggests that he had thought it was Greek.
Well, I think she was probably just not that clever.
So you think that this place made such good, terrible Greek food?
It wasn't even feta cheese. It's just it was fondue with bits of chicken in it. I mean, in what sense is that? Anyway, doesn't matter. I've brought 3 bread. Neither cheese nor chicken, despite my story.
3 bread, you say?
Yes.
I do not approve of this.
Well, I can't allow you to be the bread king.
This is why I get stuff, because I don't have a retaliation now to try and knock myself over with any of the stuff, because I have to be sheriff.
Oh no, that's so terrible. You'll definitely lose to me. At least I caught you out last time.
You did. Which I have to say, I feel was it wasn't actually a good call. You were just being spiteful.
No, I was pretty sure you were full of shit.
What are you claiming, Stuart?
What am I claiming? Cheese? 3 cheeses?
Cheese, 3 cheeses.
Yeah, I just had to check the number. I'm very bad at remembering, as we've established, and perhaps the customary when people are forgetful of numbers. There we go.
We're now using bribes as a way of apologising for being shit, rather than trying to get goods through. Are you okay, Stuart?
Everybody's dying in the stream at the moment.
Yeah. This is what happens when you go back to the Middle Ages. Everybody gets, like, consumption.
I would like one.
I was going to say tuberculosis, but the problem is that I've had it and you both are immune, so...
Alright, it's just a cough I've had for about 9-10 weeks now.
Oh, that's rough. You've been to the doctor.
Multiple times. They did nothing.
Good-o.
It only hurts now when I...
breathe.
when I laugh. So, you know, it's not been too bad on this stream with you two.
Ha 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 ha. Yes, I know, you did promise to bring the comedy, but you didn't say where.
I thought I'd bring it down. That's my traditional role.
Okay, James, what are you expecting?
Are
Get a
you...
sauna health with a cough. Yes. The one regular I don't know IRL is Finnish, and he's always going on about saunas. It's a good day when he doesn't turn up in the chat naked.
What? What?
What would you like to do about our bags, James?
I'm sorry, I'm just frightened because of the naked person who's watching me now.
I mean, there was one chat I was hanging in, and I got invited out to dinner on Doug's orders. So.
Oh, that was the Jackbox one, right?
No, Pokemon one where you made me breed.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. Yes.
Your stream is a scary and dark place, Douglas. Okay, so you're offering me 3 coins for being forgetful.
You know what? I am perhaps not quite as forgetful as I thought. Maybe only 2 coins.
You mean you couldn't remember how forgetful you were?
I would like one of your cheeses.
You would like one of my cheeses?
I would.
No.
That was a curiously long-winded way of saying no, but okay.
In
And now
fact,
you're withdrawing more coins.
you may only have 1 coin now. You have insulted me, sir, by
Sheriff,
demanding 2.
Sheriff, that's unreasonable. I will give you 1 coin not to search my bag.
1 coin.
I will give you 1 coin to search his bag.
As well as 1 coin to not search yours.
No, I've withdrawn that one as well. This coin you will now only get if you search his bag.
I now withdraw my coin.
You both are so freaking cheap. Seriously, this is just.
I withdraw my coin as well now. I will offer you 1 apple from my bag if you do not search it.
1 apple from your cheese bag.
Yeah.
In
I tell
fairness,
you what-
Stuart, you have to be careful with this. James can't tell the difference between apples and cheese.
How about this? You offer if I don't search your bag, you offer me 1 item which is not cheese from your bag.
I can agree to that.
And Douglas, what were you offering? you-
There's 3 bread in my bag.
And you need all 3, don't you, to match him?
It was bread, I said, wasn't it? It was bread, yes.
I will make it a condition on you receiving a non-cheese item from me that you search his bag.
I think you should take that deal. I would love you to search my bag.
I refuse that condition. I am going to not search Doug's bag. Oof.
Well, then you may
Bag
not
of
have a
non-cheese.
non-cheese item from me.
I think you should search his bag. Come on, we've only had contraband caught 1 time. You have to
I
search
will
him.
not search his bag.
Oh. Well, let's have a look. What do you got?
Just a moment. I will need to put these into my hand. And then immediately take them out again, because they are 3 delicious cheeses.
What? What is this? What is this?
What's this?
What is
this?
this?
Something over there.
It's bread. It's all bread.
It's all bread.
I don't know why I'm drawing back up, but why not, eh? It's a good laugh. Ooh, now I've got a bent card. Hang on. Fixed it.
Okay, and I believe the last sheriff is Stuart.
It is indeed. And, gentlemen, I am prepared to make you an offer.
Oh, really?
If you prepay 10 gold, you may fill your bags with up to 3 items, and I will not check them.
3 items?
Yes!
Fuck off.
3 bits of contraband, 10 gold each. Very
3 items? Get stuffed.
He's basically offering a half and half split if you fill your bag entirely
James?
with contraband.
James, if you were to bring some bread through and then give it to me, I might be persuaded to not search your bag.
Good to know. I believe it's you to go first, Douglas, on the
It
market.
is. I'm deciding what to do.
Does that is that actually binding because the offer was made before the phase? Before the search phase?
I mean, we also didn't settle any specifics of it or anything like that, but
Okay.
if you wanted to settle specifics, I could make you a deal of 2 bread from your bag in exchange for the rest of it is not searched.
There you go. 4 items, and I will draw 4 from the deck.
Of course, we can't really make it a binding deal because you could lie to me about the contents of the cards.
Indeed, you're right. So you would have a vested interest. I don't think those deals are binding until the actual negotiation round comes in, because that's the only
Oh,
place
sorry,
you can
I
actually make a
apologize.
deal.
I put those away, whereas you may want to order them.
Don't think it really matters. I think we'll try and bury the good things in contraband, though. There you go.
Okay.
Hmm. You have such a lot of contraband, both of you, and James is matching me on legitimate goods. I think I'm going to get a kick in.
Are those your discards, James?
They are indeed.
Okay, 4 of them. So what were they? Apples, bread, mead, and pepper. Doesn't really matter where you put them now.
Indeed it
I
does.
mean, if you could not just throw them everywhere, that would be great.
Chaos!
Alright. I have loaded up my bag with my wares.
3 wares.
Yes. 3 where there is danger about. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Only 2 wares?
Only 2 wares.
Well, what 2 wares do you bring?
I bring the only 2 wares that matter to me. The place where my heart belongs, the place where I originally started.
2 cheeses. Let's
I
move
bring
on.
2 delicious cheeses.
Well, what do you have?
3 apples.
Really?
Yes.
You brought 3 apples.
Yes.
I have 5 apples, he has 6 apples, and you brought 3 apples.
Yes.
Well, that's a big steaming pile of bullshit right there. So do you want to tell me what you've actually got in the bag, or do you want to just pay me a sum?
I have 3 apples in the bag.
He doesn't have 3 apples.
Yes,
His only
go.
hope at this point is to pass like 3 things of contraband to even come close to catching us up. So he might as well just go for it.
Yes, no, I'm going to hang on to this unless something changes. This is 2 cheeses. Why 2 cheeses, may I ask?
Mostly because 2 cheeses was what I had in my hand because the discard piles were full of contraband.
That is
but
because
one
we are
cheese-
honest merchants here.
1 cheese would be enough to post you as the cheese lord.
You have to have a
And,
minimum of 2.
And
He is
that
correct.
At that point, you could have put anything. What if you didn't have 2 cheeses?
What if you ask him for one of the cheeses out of the bag?
I could ask him for one of the cheeses out of the bag. You won't give it to me, will you?
No, he will not.
No.
Will you put any coins in my palm to let this through?
I will not, no, because you were such a jerk about it earlier, and I'm feeling hurt.
In that case, I
You
think I
sound
will
very hurt.
this bag as well, because I'm not going to beat you unless I make some money this round, and neither of you are prepared to bribe me,
Nope.
so I might as well take my chance searching.
Go for it.
Now, what were these again? Sorry?
Apples.
There's some apples there,
Well,
And also
mostly
there.
apples.
apples there, and some
And
apples,
there also, yes.
It's very disappointing. Here, I will take one of your coppers. Thank you.
Why just one of my coppers?
Because I threw you a Oh, hang on, it's 6, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
need 2 more, please. Where did that go?
It's under your card.
God's sake.
And a chicken. Did I just pull a chicken out of that bag?
You did indeed.
I did pull a chicken out of that bag. Well, that goes away, and you.
James cannot tell the difference between chicken and cheese
some-
and apples and cheese. Is cheese just your
Excuse me,
generic
those
noun
were-
that you
those were-
use?
Those were not mine, Stuart.
Sorry, that's mine. There
No.
you go. There's your cheese.
Yeah, it's the old cheese and chicken rustling scam again.
Did you pay me my 2 gold?
I did
Or
not
2
know.
coppers? Or 2
1,
pennies?
2, and I lost my chicken.
You-
I am heartbroken.
There we are. All right.
Okay, time to tot up, I think.
Yes.
Let's just put these out of the way. Okay, so first question. Actually, let's just tot up the value of things, and then we'll do kings afterwards, for suspense purposes. So that's
Drama.
56.
Oh god, I'm gonna need to make notes.
I know. I need a notepad.
No, don't fall! Help!
If it falls off the table, I'm pretty certain you don't get paid for it anymore.
No, it just falls back in the middle of the table. It's fine.
Nobody's gonna pay for busted up bread and cheese.
Yes, but Pepper actually survives falls fairly well.
Not if it shatters and goes everywhere.
Well, it didn't, because it's still intact on the card, isn't it?
No.
Okay. So I've got my value from face goods on the table before we do kings and queens and contraband. So should we do contraband first? Have you all got totals?
No, not yet.
Can you feel the tension? Who is Cheese King? Chat is Cheese King.
Okay, so I've got my total.
Okay, I have 96.
96?
Yeah?
Well,
Coins.
face good-
Plus...
Oh, shit, I forgot to do coins.
Idiot!
When you say face total, we're not doing contraband at the moment, or
Not
are
contraband. We'll do contraband next, and then we'll do kings.
we? Okay. I have 99.
Stuart has a
How
3.3.
do you have so much more than me? I have 77.
Because all of your shit is contraband.
Yeah, I've got like another. I've got 6 of all mine. Well, no, I've got 5, 6, and 6.
Okay. 96. Okay, so James, you
That's
go
quite a lot of coin.
go first with contraband.
Okay, I have.
Is that the
Pepper?
contraband you have?
Yes.
These are discards.
Yeah, that was in my hand from before.
Okay. I don't know
Okay. Are we done?
where's my hand gone? Why do I not have a hand
have a
anymore?
hand. You have 5 cards stacked there. Is that your contraband?
No, it's here. It's fine. It's just the game at UI was being dumb. There we go. Right, James, carry on.
I have Pepper, 2 of.
That's another 12.
Mead, 2 of.
That's another 14.
And Silk.
That's another 8. What's your total?
Give him a minute.
You're supposed to be the math genius here.
111 total.
Okay, I'll go next because I had the least. I have some green apples, which is worth another 4. I'll just keep adding to my tally because otherwise I'll forget.
Oh, that counts as 2 apples, doesn't it?
Yep, then I have meat, which is 7. Then I have some bread. Some illegal bread, which counts as +2. And some more illegal bread, which counts as +3.
Ooh,
And a crossbow. So that's...
Wait a sec, Douglas. How did you have 96 and how did you have 96 before on your face card stuff before you added all that contraband in? You've not got.
He's got 40 in coins. He's
40
got
on-
56 in coins.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
4 times 4, 16. 6 times 3, that's
because I
8.
caught people with
3 times
contraband. I got
2,
all their
6.
money.
You didn't catch me with contraband very
I
much.
got Stuart with contraband
You
a
caught
lot.
me once with contraband.
Okay,
I don't think he's cheating on the stream.
I'm
James.
not cheating
Let
on the
it go.
stream.
Oh no, I don't think he's dishonest.
Okay, so
I
that
think
puts me
he's
to
not.
1-3-1.
Yeah, I thought I was doing well.
You were not smuggling enough. But you may have some kings coming your way. But I had staked out the kings that I wanted reasonably early on. I just didn't get enough apples drawn.
I have 100. Sorry, I have 99 plus just my silk, so 107.
Okay, so I'm quite a long way in the lead at the moment.
Yeah, no, and I'm not getting kings. So.
Okay, so first king. Apples king for 20.
6.
I have 5. You also have
I have
5.
five, so
we split it.
Yep, so James gets 20 points and I get 5, Stuart gets 5. Next king is Bread King. I have 11. I think I'm the Bread King.
Yeah.
And Stuart's second, so he gets 10. I get 15.
Chicken king.
Cheese!
I am the Cheese King.
James has 7, Stuart has 6.
How much is that?
So James gets 15 points, Stuart gets 10. And I'm the Chicken King, which gets me 10, and James gets 5. Alright. Final scores. James?
Well, shall I go first? Because I'm clearly in third place.
Go on then.
133.
James?
158.
161. It was real close.
Oh!
Real close. That was an unsatisfying table flip. Hang on. Let's do that again. Do it again. Better. All right. Do you want to do one more game of that, or are you done?
I can do another game.
All right. One more game. Let's unflip. Okay. Put the deck back together. Okay, while you're doing that, what's the starting coins?
50.
Okay. 20, 40.
Just put all of those into the bag.
Okay, so there's 50 for me. Stuart, you have... Okay, well, it's just not stacking coins for whatever reason. You
There's
need
9.
2 more. Oh,
I need another 5.
yeah, there aren't enough coppers. So you need to
There
start with
are.
5 coppers. You need to start with 5 things, is what I'm saying. 5 silvers.
No, you don't.
Well, somebody does.
I have 10 here, right? We've got
Yep.
7 coppers over here, and we've got this shit ton of coppers over here.
Okay,
I've
fine.
got 10.
It's fine.
Okay, it was James
There was
hoarding.
an
that was the
extra
problem.
stack.
Okay.
Get off. I'm grouping it.
Can we just reset it or something? I don't know whether all the cards are the right way up.
Yeah, no, it's
They
fine.
are if they're in a deck. Okay, how many? It's 6 each, and then...
Yeah. You can just do a deal to everybody.
Okay, you need 2 more. Because I dealt myself 2 to start with. But yeah. I'll probably nudge the music volume up because it's super quiet. It's just for the background noise though. All right.
Out of curiosity, not because I'm needy or anything. Have we been generating a lot of chat and intrigue and viewers?
We spiked a little bit early on, but we only have like 3 viewers right now.
Hello, 3 viewers. I think I'm probably still one of you.
Probably. Yeah, board game streams aren't that popular, but I like doing them, so we're going to do them.
I like them. I think they're pretty popular. Well, we do okay.
The most popular ones have been retro games, or for some reason, Trials Fusion on Facebook was mega popular. possibly because I was failing quite so hard. And Jackbox.
Okay.
Well, that one makes sense, just because it's...
Because we got to go on it and be funny, and they didn't have to put up with you.
No, I was
It's more the
thinking,
play with chat thing, but yes, okay, thank you for the moral support there. Alright. Is everybody good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I am the sheriff. Put things in your bags and give them to me.
Shall we move the sheriff so that it's a different person? Change that order up a bit.
Go on then.
Do you want to start as sheriff, James? You had the second most money.
Okay, sure, I'll start as sheriff.
Alright.
I, being a person from the 21st century, do not carry cash. Right, so let's have a quick look, because it's... Ooh.
So everybody put that card back that he just dealt to you. James, you've got an extra card. Can you put it back, please? On top of the deck. Actually on top of the... Actually on top of the deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right.
Okay.
Stuart, you go to the market first.
Hang on. Wait, there's not enough cards in this market.
Should it be 5?
Yes. Interesting.
I didn't realize it was that close, James. I have to say, you did well on some of the kings, but I was relying on my royal goods. But it's really not a dumb strategy to just get as many legit goods through as you can. And also, the different values for the kings, the goods that are worth less, it's worth more to be the king of, and vice versa. You're just discarding everything.
There we go, and I will take this.
What, all of them?
Yes, I am taking this.
He's just replacing the discard pile with his own.
Hang on, let me... hang on, I haven't taken all of that.
Not just replacing the discard pile with his own, but then immediately throwing it off the table.
Just before, if you would like to inspect what I'm about to pick up.
2 cheeses, a chicken, a bread, and a pepper. Which is remarkably similar to what he's putting down, frankly. I don't really understand the logic here. But go ahead.
Well, because I have a cheese, and now I've picked up 2 more cheeses.
Were the 2 cheeses at the bottom?
Yes.
And you wanted to guarantee yourself at least a couple of cheeses.
Yes.
He's the cheesiest.
And it means that you have a grand total of, assuming you're telling the truth, you have
Let's throw him off the table again. Right, I'm gonna draw some shit before he ruins everything. Sorry, I'm gonna try and stop making you laugh if that's the reaction. Look at all of this contraband! All I can do is draw.
Go in my hand.
Okay. Apples. Apples. Contraband. Contraband. Okay, we ready?
I am going to say in advance, I will not entertain any offer of less than 4 coins. Souvenirs, mementos, whatever. And I also appear to have, I think I have, yes, I have 2 extra coins already, for some reason. Please take these away to the bank.
Stop flipping the coins! Idiot! This is why you're not allowed to play Secret Hitler, because you would play with the bullet. Quit it! I'll come over there and flip you in a second. Simple pleasures. Just don't put things in. Leave it in the bag.
Sorry, where were we?
I have no idea. On another goddamn planet.
Hang on. I'm one.
You're still loading up your bag with all your illegal shit.
Yeah.
And the deck has a chicken on top of it. Is that the whole deck upside down?
I did not do that one.
Stop flipping things.
Right.
Is it the same on both sides? It is. I'm cleaning your area. Okay.
Please don't talk about cleaning my area.
Stop flipping my cards in my hand. I have brought to Nottingham 2 bushels of apples. Get on with it, please.
I offer you 3 cheeses, sir. 3 cheeses I collected, and the 3 cheeses I have brought you.
Sure, seriously, quit it.
I
Just because you're salty about losing 2 games of Fury of Dracula.
I was only flipping my own bag that time.
I am open to bribes.
That's nice to know.
The sheriff is launching a new era of transparency and will no longer be accepting souvenirs, donations to the Kiddie Winkles.
But only bribes in the amount of 4 copper pieces or more, which makes it uneconomical, frankly.
I will agree to take 5 silver pieces from you as a bribe for you to not open my bag.
I will also accept this.
Sorry, you want a negative 5 pieces bribe?
I would like you to bribe me with 5 gold pieces, otherwise I insist that you open my bag.
I don't think Stuart understands how law enforcement works.
I would like 1 item from each of your bags.
I would like a unicorn and
I
a rainbow.
will quite happily give you 1 apple from my bag.
I will give you 1. I want 1.
He said his bag had cheese in it. I just want you to remember this. Cheese! Cheese!
I am aware.
I happily give you.
I will give you all of the bread in my bag.
I will give each of you 1 coin for 1 item from your bag.
No, you ask first. No.
I will, for 1 coin, I will let you have all the bread that is in my bag.
I will not let. No.
You may also have all the cheese and all the chickens and all the contraband. All of the things that are not apples in my bag you may have for 1 coin.
I'd take him up on the contraband one because I think he might have some.
Screw it. It's early. There's two things out there. I'm searching both of you.
Okay.
Oh.
That was a good offer. You should have taken me up on it.
Okay. 1. Singular sensation. Bang.
That's some
Apples.
apples. That's also some apples.
Okay. How much do I owe you?
4. I am a legit merchant, I'll have you know.
You. Yes, legit cheese. Damn.
I've collected my coins already.
I'm going to get screwed on this one, aren't I?
Yep.
This was not a good start.
You threatened us straight off the bat, so there was no particular incentive to.
Well, hey,
We
you
don't
guys-
negotiate with terrorists.
You guys offered me way less for bribes than each other.
Yeah, but I was annoyed with you, so.
Great.
Right then. I suggest
Cheese
we
King
go
has been cheesed.
our fair marketplace and see what lovely goods you might like.
Is there a good cheese emoji? There is! Look at that! Yes! Love it. Stinky cheese for the win. Okay, I need to draw up. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do next. What is... Oh, sorry. Can everybody put
Please stop doing that.
that? Central pile. Okay.
Did somebody discard these apples? Because they weren't there a minute ago.
No, I don't think they were. Let's put them in the deck and shuffle it. It was definitely a mead that was on top, so I think
It was
that's.
double mead.
I think we've lost something there, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. Don't worry about it. None of that is very good for me. Okay, I'm gonna discard those two, and I'm gonna draw. Managed to put my bag in my hand.
Are you done, Douglas?
I am now. There you go, Sheriff.
Thank you, kindly. Already drawing, I see. Gosh, what a lot of pepper seems to be getting thrown.
There is only one cheese emoji that I have, at least.
Good lord, what a heavy looking bag. What prey was in your bag, sir?
4 delicious breads.
4 delicious breads? Wasn't that much bread discarded?
Started with 2, drew all the rest. I didn't. The discard piles were both blocked by contraband,
Oh, you just
so nobody drew anything.
drew 2 breads, did you?
I did indeed.
Did you?
I did indeed.
Did you?
Stuart, you're not sounding sinister because we know that in a second you're going to go off into a coughing fit, so...
I also had my mic in the wrong place, so that might have.
Okay, right. you're not doing your voice acting gig, it's just you can't work sound.
Plus, your lighting at the moment makes you look too angelic.
He has screen lighting, I know the thing about that. I, by the way, in case you're interested...
No,
have... Okay, fine.
What do you have, sir?
Cheeses.
Cheeses. 3 cheeses, was it?
Yes.
There's 4 here. Your bag has 4 things.
No, my bag has 3 things.
Yes, it does. I just wanted to see how you'd react to that.
Oh, so what you're saying is that you're a filthy liar. I have 3 cheese, as I posted in the chat that I was going to do.
Have you drawn up again
What
already?
I'm going to say, sir, is you're not allowed to use the chat to try and convince me, given that you kicked me off it. Also, I'm not very good at counting me. I might need some help.
Have you drawn up again already, Douglas?
Yes, I probably shouldn't have done that, but I was trying to move us along a bit.
Okay.
You can always leave
Well,
them
what I
face
can
down.
do to help you counting, is first of all, there's 1 cheese. That's when you have 1 in your hands, and then you have 1 in both hands, and then there's 2, and then you have 1 that you're like balancing between, and that's 3, and that's how many cheeses there are in the bag.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like your lack of education. Current political environment jokes.
Right, what about you, Metrics?
I don't like broccoli.
Why not? Broccoli's awesome.
I actually do like broccoli. It's a sneaky thing in this game.
Your 4 bread. You prepared
There
to...
is no broccoli in this game. What are you talking
You
about?
perhaps might be bringing other items in with you, maybe?
No, I have just brought bread.
I mean, I'm quite partial to bread as well. No,
I am prepared to give you 1 bread, which
you're
means you don't-
prepared to give me a bread, are you? I see, I see.
I'm also prepared to give you all of the bread in my bag. And I don't even want anything in return.
I'll take 1 bread from you and you can move along. You, sir. Sure you don't want to make an offer?
I've just told you can have all the bread that's in my bag. I'll tell you what, you can also have all of the apples, chickens, and contraband that's in that bag.
I think we're going to have a little search of this bag.
Suit yourself. Could you not give my cheese to James, please? You have to take it out of the bag. There you go. There you go, you see? Lovely, lovely cheese. That will be 6 coins, please. No, give that! Mine!
That was an accident.
Bloody cheesemongers. You cannot trust them.
Yeah, and have this bag as well.
Cheese is the top. Thank you
Here
for knocking over
is
my shit.
your
Can you please
bread.
stop knocking over my stuff?
Oh, delicious bread.
How much contraband did you get through then, James?
Oh, it's all contraband. Look at that.
They just scattered my money bloody everywhere. Hooligans.
Nope.
Don't take things out of my hand!
There we go. I was trying to group your coins for you. I did see it, but I'll pretend I didn't.
You are the worst.
Would you like to see a card from my hand?
No, not really.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to be the sheriff now, and there's going to be some repercussions. I'm just telling you that now.
Okay.
James, you need to draw, and then you need to mark it. I can flip your cards for you. What is this happening here? I saw drawing contraband going on.
Well, I didn't draw contraband. I haven't gone yet.
No, I wasn't talking about you.
Well, then don't wave at me.
I did draw contraband so that I could get to the delicious apples underneath it, because now my hand is mostly apples.
I don't think there's an apple emote.
I'm gonna. Put these 3 down. I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3 from here.
They're no more relevant.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hey, Overboard Games, I did not know there was a bigger scripted version of this game on the workshop, otherwise we would be playing it probably.
For some reason, it won't let me put cards straight into my hand. I just have to draw. And then we'll dump all this horrible, horrible pepper.
It'd be quite handy to have the scripted version of the game, because then we could play the proper 3-player rules instead of just being lazy and not sorting the deck out.
Yes.
Okay, please be very careful with that bag.
You're hopeless.
You know what? I'm just going to leave the bag here and tell you about it.
Have you... Give it here. Right. What is in your bag, James?
My bag contains 5, count them, 5 delicious bushels of apples.
Alright. Are you bringing anything else at this time?
No, just apples.
Definitely just apples.
Well, mainly apples.
Stuart, what are you bringing?
I am bringing 4 lovely loaves of bread.
And anything else?
No. Well, I mean, as a reminder of helping to remember how many loaves of bread, I could perhaps offer you some coins.
Would you like to help me remember how many apples are in there?
There's no apples in there.
No, James, would you like to
Oh.
help me remember how many apples are in there?
Nope.
I think we'll search this. I'm suspicious.
I think I will perhaps. You know, you're
I
going
will
to be
throw
busy with
you-
searching. I don't think.
One copper. That's going to change my mind.
1 copper.
There we are.
You're going to have to work a bit harder than that.
I'm not going to. Nah, I don't care.
I think I will withdraw my coin. I think you'll be too busy searching that bag. You don't need to search.
Search both.
Perhaps if I were carrying items that were not strictly speaking welcome in Nottingham, perhaps
Done.
instead,
No.
I
Here we
could
go.
offer
Here we
you
go. Let's have a look.
one of the items. Oh, you pisser!
That is not bread.
That's bread, though. You can have those two. I think I don't get to confiscate them. I just get the cash value, so it's 4.
You get to confiscate contraband.
No.
Oh no, you mean I get to keep them?
No. They go
No,
to the
you-
discard, but I don't get them.
Do you get contraband?
No.
I didn't think so. So why would you get those?
I don't know. It was just a thing I wanted to say. No, I don't want that to go there. I want it to go in the other one, and I think I get to choose.
Was this why you had so much contraband in the last game, Douglas?
No.
Oh.
Did you give me my 4 coins, please?
Yes.
Right, and you can take out your apples, because I think you might actually have apples.
Apples. Apples. Apples. Apples. Chicken!
Why, though?
Here are 2 coins for the smuggled chicken.
No,
Which
I
I
didn't
think-
inspect it.
Oh, I thought you. I thought
No,
you
I gave it back to you.
Oh, nice! Yay!
Because he hates me.
No, I thought James was being legit. What I don't understand is why you have 4 apples and a chicken.
The answer is I am committed to my bit as a chicken smuggler.
You're weird. Weirdo. Okay, Stuart, you go to market first. After James has drawn up.
Go, go, go!
I will get rid of this pepper and this meat. I will draw 2.
Okay. Such a weirdo, James. I will discard this and this and this and this. And we get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, bollocks.
So we discard the cheese and the meat.
God damn it!
Stop throwing things everywhere.
I'm not trying to. Game is.
I'll put that there, actually.
You done?
This is the second time round, so we've got 2 more ghost round after this.
I thought I started this time.
Yeah, that's what
Yes,
I'm saying.
it's on his second go, so we've got 2 more
This is your
ghost round
second sheriff.
at the moment. It's not 2 more ghost round after this. It's 2 more ghost round now.
Stuart, you only have 1 thing in your bag.
Oh, crap.
Where have you lost something?
No, it's not that. It's because I grouped them.
That seems like implausibly many things to have in a bag, if you ask me, Sheriff.
It's 4
mu-
apples.
You want to drop as well while you're here, Stuart?
What do you have in your bag, Douglas?
2 chickens.
2 chickens.
Yes.
You didn't feel the need to conceal your chickens.
I did not feel the need to conceal my chickens, no. For I am not an idiot. But I would advise you not to be chicken my bag. Ha 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 ha.
Stuart, what did you put in your bag?
4 apples?
4 apples.
How many of your apples were secretly chickens?
4. They're the famous chicken apple hybrids. I call them chapels.
As opposed to Apkins.
Yes, Atkins is good too.
Yes, for people on the world famous Atkins diet.
Do you know, I was just going to make that exact same joke. We're equally as dumb as each other.
Okay, any other commentary or monetary bribe-ness?
I have 2 chickens in my bag.
Is that a euphemism, Douglas? Did you just throw a coin at me, Toaster?
Yes, I did.
Nope, not taking it.
Okay.
You
My
done?
bag.
No. No. Put bag down. Step away from the bag.
Can I have my bag?
I'll give you one if you search his.
Well, not if you put it in the bag.
I didn't.
It's under
there.
the bag.
It's under the bag.
No, it's in your bag. Stuart, can you please stop being such a pillock?
Okay.
Leave it.
Douglas. Well, neither of you are offering me any bribes, so I'm basically just going to go with whatever I feel like doing at this point. So, Douglas. Okay, I'll let Douglas.
Before you make it to oh, okay, never mind.
No. Right, that does it. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. I'm searching. Lousy stream timing has screwed you. I'm searching you both.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2. Chicken.
It wasn't
Chicken.
lousy stream timing, it was perfect. I will have 4 coins from you, please.
Apples, apples.
More apples.
Frack. Okay.
I've got a lovely bunch of apples. See them there all sitting in a pile. Oh.
Can you give me 1 change, Douglas?
Yes. I'm sorry, James.
Kinda does screw you when everyone's honest.
It's not so much the fact that everyone was honest, it's the fact that everyone was honest and nobody was bribing me after having spent all game last time refusing to bribe me with the most... I hate you both.
Right then. I'm the sheriff. And I'm hungry. So bring me some goods.
Alright. It's my market face first.
I want those sweet,
Oh, hang on,
delicious
better idea.
cookies.
Let's have a quick look in here.
I really like chapels.
What are you talking about, you mental?
I've just realized chapels is a terrible name because cheese apples could also be called chapels. So I think it has to be
I thought that was what you were talking about!
No, we were talking about chicken apples.
chicken apples. So it's clearly got to be Apkins.
So does that mean if you tried to make a cheese chicken hybrid, you would be
mean-
completely buggered? Okay, I'm gonna take this cheese
A cheese chicken would have
and
to be.
one from the deck.
Oh god, what would a cheese chicken be?
A Greek entree, according to Douglas.
Yeah, evidently. Alright, James, it's your market face.
Okay, damn it, all the contraband. It seems like we're all just dumping loads of contraband into the top deck.
Well, I have been nothing but honest thus far.
Well, I will join in then.
With my honesty.
1.
There's been no contraband at all this game so far. And what did you discard? a chicken, a cheese, and a pepper.
Uh-huh.
So put them in however you want. Okay. Let's load some bags. Here you go, Sheriff.
What is it?
3 apples.
Oh, I love apples. Can I have an apple?
No.
I'm hungry, Sheriff.
No.
I want some apples. Well, if you go over here in this rather weighty-looking bag.
4 bread and definitely no chickens.
Well, that's bollocks, isn't
It's
it?
the only thing that's been smuggled so far is a chicken.
I mean, you're the luckiest shit alive if you can keep loading up bags of 4 things. So I think I'm gonna have a wee search at this, because I'm hungry. What about you? You got something to satisfy me if you won't give me some apples.
Ew.
Please don't satisfy him.
There's 3 bushels of apples in the bag.
I want something tasty from you.
There's 3 bushels of apples in the bag.
Can I have some apples?
There's 3 bushels of apples in the bag. I'm taking them to Nottingham.
I want some apples.
There's 3 bushels of apples in the bag. I'm taking them to Nottingham.
I'm gonna have a look then and pick me out some apples. You, what did you say you had again?
No chickens.
I like no chicken.
Bread. I had bread.
You know what? I think if I carb up on bread, I won't need your stinking apples. But I'm still gonna search for them.
Dietary advice right here on the stream.
Alright.
Where the choices of things to eat are chickens, apples, cheese, and bread. And
One.
occasionally crossbows. Don't put them in my bag!
Well, there's some bread and some bread. There's some more bread.
Can you take
More
that out of your
bread.
hand, please? Have you been drinking?
A little bit. Ah, this is a fucking awful stuff.
Right, okay, so that's 6 for me, please. And quite a
Yes.
lot for James.
8 for me. Thank you.
I'm taking 2 back from you.
Are those 2 5s mine?
Yes. But I want one of the breads because I'm hungry.
You can have the chicken I wasn't smuggling.
I want the bread.
You can have all the bread that was in my bag.
All right, give.
Apart from the stuff that you threw
Oh,
into
great.
Fine,
my
you take
bag.
that bread. I'll
No.
take this bread.
Right, okay.
Oh.
I am the sheriff. And I believe I'm going to have to crack down on some of this behavior in a second.
Are you hungry, Sheriff? What do
Yes,
you
like the wolf. Everybody's drawn up. James, it's your market phase.
Okay.
What did you discard? Bread and cheese and meat. And what is Stuart discarding? 2 meats and a cheese. Stop poking my cards. Okay. Do you want to put these in the discards, Stuart?
I'd rather put them in my belly.
Can you actually just go eat IRL? I think that would solve a lot of our problems right now.
But Stuart's not hungry. I'm just hungry. I've got a bag here.
What's it
with
got?
three lovely loads of apples, because I'm so hungry.
So you're taking the things that you could eat to stop being hungry to market to sell.
To buy more things to eat.
Okay.
Because I'm not hungry for apples. I want carbs. In fact, if you'd give me some bread.
So
I'll
this is a
give you my
program.
apple.
This is a programming announcement. Stuart is never going to be on the stream again. James, what is in your bag?
3 chickens.
Chickens. I love chicken.
And no bread or apples or cheese.
Oh.
Okay.
They are completely unconcealed chickens.
Is anybody bringing anything other than these things?
I've just got apples. Delicious, juicy apples.
Nothing other than apples?
Nothing but apples, mate.
You need to not have a moustache when you're talking in that voice as well.
Whoa. I like my
I'm Chris
mustache.
Hansen. Would you have a seat over here, please?
It catches bits of food for later.
James, your chickens,
Yes,
are they unaccompanied?
they are unaccompanied. Well, they are accompanying each other by being chickens.
Okay. But
Oh.
they haven't found anything shiny out while pecking around.
They have not found anything shiny. If you'd like to ask for something shiny, you may, but I will not commit to giving you anything shiny on account of you both screwing me over on shiny things that are not chickens.
Okay. Would you like to give me some shiny things?
No, I would not like to give you some shiny things.
Okay, you can take your bag. Stuart,
I want some apples. So can I have my
I
bag?
promise not to search your bag if you stop doing the voice.
Now that's metagaming.
No, that's preserving my fucking audience is what it is.
Deal.
Alright, there you go.
Nothing but apples. And some padding for the apples, that's all it was. And I'll stop.
James did all contraband, no one chicken. James
I
likes
would-
his one chicken bags. Okay, James.
Yes, this time instead of hiding the chicken in the things, I was hiding the things.
Right, okay, so you're doing a chicken themed bit. I see, right, that's fine. Chat approves of the voice. Chat is not allowed to approve of anything.
Yes! It's back!
Oh god. And by the rules of this game, deals are not binding after the turn is over.
Oh! I didn't know that.
That's too many, James.
What? 6.
Oh, that's 2. I thought that was 3 then. Never mind. It's fine. Stuart, your market phase. And Stuart was discarding an apples and a mead. So much mead! You putting the apples on the top, huh? Okay, I see how it is. I'm going to discard that and
I
that.
wanted to look at the apples for a bit longer. Because I'm so hungry.
Look at that lovely crossbow. What a shame it's not going to make it into Nottingham.
Can't eat it.
There you go, Sheriff.
I got some lovely bread for you. 3 lovely bread. With butter and honey.
Please stop. I'm going to come down to Tewkesbury and assault you in a second.
So,
Uh,
wait. Okay, So 3 bread.
And 3 cheese.
Why is nobody else bringing chicken?
I brought a chicken. I brought 2 chickens.
I like chickens so much, I can't stop myself from just biting their heads off.
Bread and cheese. Are you prepared? Are either of you prepared to make me an offer?
I feel like you've been hard done by. Is 3 coppers.
Douglas?
There's 3 cheese in my bag.
I'd like one of those cheeses.
I'd like one of those cheeses
With
as well.
my bread.
There's 3 cheese in my bag.
Is that your contraband, Stuart?
Chicken only dies
What?
it's healthy.
I don't know what you're talking
One of the first
about.
streamers that I watched was doing something called the Chicken Dinner Challenge, where they were playing PUBG, and they only got to eat a chicken dinner when they won a chicken dinner, and that was all they got, and a multivitamin as well. This person was not very sensible. Did make it to the end of the month, though.
What? So you're telling me this person subsisted entirely on chicken dinners that they earned by playing PUBG?
Yes, and they only got a chicken dinner when they won. And they had to average 1 win per day in order to have enough chicken. And it was Andrew Panton.
That is possibly the most delusional thing I've ever heard of. So you said you were bread, Stuart?
Bread.
Please stop inviting him to talk.
I'd like one of your bread.
You
Bit of your
want
coin.
one of my bread?
Seems a fair trade, 3 for 3. Bread.
Well, then I'm keeping me lovely coppers here. And you can have some bread. Because I know how
Okay.
hungry you are as a sheriff.
I've decided that I would like 1 item from your bag.
Still sounds better than the 1 controller per stream
I-
diet. I didn't eat the controller, I only attempted to eat it, and I only did it once.
After
You
all,
want an item from my bag?
yes,
You
1.
want to just choose any item you want?
No, I will allow you to choose the item that you provide to me. But if there is bread, if there is no bread in your bag,
Then I don't have bread.
I'm not saying that. I'm merely saying that you may decide that if you are going to give me an item in your bag and you're telling the truth about bread, it should make no difference to you.
There's
Well,
3
then
cheese
you
in
can
my bag.
have an item of my choice.
From the bag.
Well, I can't give you it from anywhere else.
I believe
No,
you
you
can.
You can give it from the market.
Oh,
or on
well, there you go. There's the nice, simple guarantee. You can have one of these bread.
I'd rather have an item from the bag.
Fine.
Okay, done. And Douglas, you're clearly telling the truth because
There's 3 cheese in the bag.
yes, exactly.
There's a bread for you.
There we go. James, you don't notice.
He's put some contraband.
I mean, they're
down.
actually cheese, but... Why is my hand going
Right.
weird?
What you got for me? I'm hungry. It better be tasty.
Thanks, I hate it. Okay. It's me to discard first, right?
It is indeed.
What are you throwing away? Can I have it out the
2,
bin?
3. No, you can't.
But I'm hungry.
Okay, there is a chicken. There's some pepper and there's some bread.
Oh, bread.
Your market, James.
Okay.
Cheese King 2.0. I'm a much better Cheese King than any of the inferior Cheese Kings and their inability to tell cheese from chicken and apples. I'm the greatest Cheese King the world has ever known. And Stuart needs to stop making noises.
I just like cheese so much. Yeah, I need to stop.
You really do.
I like.
Out of all of us, your birthday's the next one that's coming up. You're the one who stands to lose.
Well, you say that, but do you know what I'd like for my birthday this year?
Cheese. If you say it, that's what you're gonna get. I'll be careful now. I would be very careful now. Here, have a bag.
What's it got in it?
Apples.
Oh, apples. Not as good as cheese or bread.
Well, I'm sorry, that's what I had.
4 apples, was it?
Yes.
After you just dropped off 4 cheeses. What are you doing with that bag?
Yes, after I just dropped off 4 cheeses.
I'm watching you. What have you brought me? I'm
That was you,
talking to
James.
you, bad metrics, you wallaby.
So you've migrated from the East End of London to God knows where to fucking Australia.
Okay. I'm terrible at accents, but I'm going to do something with chicken.
What you mean is you're gonna put a bit more emphasis on it and say chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken, is it? No, I know
It
how
is
you
indeed
like
chicken.
your chicken. Maybe there's something else in there.
Just chicken.
Just chicken, is it? You sure about that?
It's in a bucket.
Chicken in a bucket. Whoa! I want me some of that.
And you are you are writing chicken on my
Well, I'm very suspicious of how much stuff you've managed to find. So I
chicken
think
from
I'm gonna have a little look here, unless you fancy sorting out my terrible hunger.
Chicken Frontier.
Fancier.
Oi, duck boy.
I like the idea of the Chicken Frontier better.
Okay, I shouldn't have started this. This is a bad plan. Can you just enough? This is not a drawing stream. What was? Oh God, he's found the typing tool. No, it won't erase. It won't erase. Erase all vector lines. Yes. Oh God, how do I get rid of text? Yes, there we go. Right. Apples.
4 apples.
Apples.
I don't like apples that much.
We should
I'd
let
have
them
a
go
wee
through.
bite.
And I'll settle the market.
I can't let them through. I'm gonna need to check them out.
Okay, if you must.
And
I'll,
I'm gonna have a wee look in this as well.
I'll give you 2 coins for my bag.
Who wrote type here? James.
But I'm not needing money. I'm so hungry, James.
Where is that accent now?
Give me a coin and I'll give you a chicken.
A coin for a chicken.
You're running some kind of chicken brothel now.
Is that a chicken
did we
from
jump
your
to-
bag or a chicken from your market store?
I will guarantee you a chicken. So if I don't,
Guarantee me a chicken.
you can have it from either location.
Oh. I'll do you that, but the deal is I don't search your bag. You don't get anything else.
Well, yes, obviously.
You ask for a coin, you tosser.
Oh no, yes, of course. My chicken feels undervalued at that. I mean, that's a 4. Actually, you're not competing, so yeah. Okay, I suppose.
Not competing for chickens. That makes you all right in James's book. Chickens are all for me.
I'm taking this chicken. Oh, I'll just put him in the bag. You
Well
deal
done.
with that.
It
I
should be
like
fine.
that.
It'll be the first thing that comes out. Are you searching my bag, Stuart?
Yes.
Okay. There's apples in it,
Well, mainly apple.
and
Apple.
also apples. And there's some apples. Thank you. And
How
some
do you
apples.
keep getting groups of 4?
Because I don't. I've been pushing like 2, 3, and 4.
You
Depending on how
just
many
did a
I've got.
double 4.
Can I have 8 coins, please?
No.
Okay, well I'll just take them then. 1, 2, 3. All for me.
Oh, I don't even get any apples.
You don't even get any apples. You could have bought them.
Well, you got your chicken. Be happy. Her name is Mirabelle.
This is really not okay, James.
I don't. That's a pretty name. I like that.
Okay, last turn. Thank Christ.
No, it's not.
Last time round.
Oh. That
We've got
makes
3 more
sense.
sheriffings to do. Stuart, market phase.
Right. Have that. Oh,
You have a preference of which pile to put it on?
I don't.
Okay. One, two, three.
Why was there stuff in? Oh wait, shit.
What?
That's your bag. That should be your things.
What?
I put stuff in your bag because it was sat right next to me. But it should have been the last 2 things that came out.
Yeah, but it should be fine. I didn't put it. The bag was empty. I got all
But
the
the
apples
bag
out of it.
had 2 things in it.
I'm discarding 3 contraband, by the way.
This bag here had 2 things in it, and I've
Okay.
got my 4 cards here.
Well, I don't know where they came from then.
I don't know either.
Oh, great.
Oh shit, it was my contraband. That's mine. So is that.
Your contraband, you say? Sheriff, take a bag.
So, sorry, what did you discard, Douglas?
3 contrabands, all on this pile. I think there was a crossbow and a silk and a meat, I want to say.
Oh, I discarded the silk.
Anyway, I discarded 3 contrabands.
Oh, I think he's lying.
Okay. Right. And and what are you claiming?
Stuart, it is. The top 3 are mine, and then your silk is underneath.
Actually, my silk's on top. I knew that. I was lying to mess with it.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. James, you were asking a question.
Yeah, I was asking Stuart what's in his bag.
Oh, for Jesus.
And Douglas, you've got 2
Bread.
bread. Okay. 4 cheeses.
4
That seemed like an
cheeses.
improbably large amount of cheese.
It's also
I
the
also
exact-
disapprove. I don't like this him being the cheese king thing. I think
Oh,
you should take some cheese from him.
Well, you can't, because it's all in the bag, and I've told you about it. So it's my cheese.
This
I
accent
make
is
it-
wandering the globe.
I make it myself.
Please tell me you mean you make it from like the milk of the animals on your farm.
I mean, it's
Lasts
from
longer than
an
any other kind of
animal,
milk. Dog's milk.
and it's on a farm.
Okay, right. So 4 cheeses.
4 cheeses.
4 cheeses seems like a lot, and you claim 2 bread, Doug.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, you're
Douglas,
quite
you-
short of money, huh?
Yeah, you haven't smuggled like anything all game, Doug. So you've got to be.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but I just discarded 3 contraband. Have you not
money.
noticed?
he's got all the money because we keep searching him.
Yeah,
It's a pain in the butt.
going straight has really worked for me.
Well, yes, okay, it has worked for you a little, but that doesn't inherently mean that you're. I mean, you're an incredibly shifty person by nature, so surely you can't resist the urge of doing that.
I know, and I only have this and one more opportunity to lie because I'm the sheriff after that. So, you know.
And Stuart with these 4 cheeses. Please stop making the noise. Please, God, stop making the noise.
How else will you know he's arrived?
I don't want to know about his arrivals.
But I just wanted you to know how much I like cheese.
It was chickens a second ago. Let's just
No
not
way.
question it. Moving on, moving on.
Are either of you offering a bribe?
No.
Oh, I could do something for you.
What are you going to do for me?
You'll like it.
You've got hardly any money.
I can
I
offer
don't
you
have
all the
any
cheese in
money.
my bag if you like, James.
Sorry?
I'll offer you all the cheese in my bag.
No, I want.
All the apples in my bag?
How about an item from your bag?
No. I'm not going to be able to
That's
catch you
annoying.
up on bread if I give you any
I
more
can
bread.
do
So
a little dance for you to your pretty singing.
How much to not do the dance?
Fuck.
Okay, now seriously, how much for your bag of lies? Stuart,
It's got some cheese in it.
it doesn't have cheese in it, we both know it. Where is the bag?
It's cheese.
No, it's not. Give me money for your lie.
it's good to see the bureaucracy has become very straightforward in these days.
cheese.
Okay, screw it. I'm searching both of you again.
What about
Okay,
this?
James,
I
before you
can't
do-
offer money.
Before you do, I'll give you some money. You're short of money, right? I can't give you a huge amount of money because it's only 2 items and one of them is a bread. But I can give you 6. That
You
means I'll
get-
break even.
If it's 2 items, you'll get 6 from the fine.
Yeah, that. Okay, that is way too much money for you to. I reckon that you've got. Now you've definitely got contraband. In there,
Okay,
'cause there's no way you
I'll
would-
level with you. I've got a special goods contraband that I want through.
Oh, so you've got like a royal duhic.
He's
No!
competing with
Oh,
you
oh,
on
okay.
everything.
You're competing with me on chickens. If you take that,
It's
then
not
you want the
chickens.
royal-
It's not chickens. It's an apple. It's a 3 apples.
I don't trust you. You have. I won't let you claim the royal chicken.
How about instead of this, I give you a chicken. Instead of the 6, you get a chicken. From here. Because there aren't any in the bag. But I don't mind, right? Like, that puts me even with Stuart. which is okay
Oh,
on the Chicken
Okay,
King business.
I can't stand listening to that anymore, so I'm just going to search both of you.
Wait,
Done. It's done. It's done.
wait,
It's
wait.
done.
James,
I'm
I
searching
really want the apples. I can pay you
No.
some more if you
I
want.
can give you one of my contraband.
How about 10?
No,
One of my contraband?
give the bag.
I've got a royal chicken you can have.
And now it's flying around the table.
You
Bag.
can have
Put
my
the bag
contraband.
down.
All my
The
contraband.
bag down.
You can have all my contraband.
1 chicken, 2 chickens. Cheese. Cheese.
It was chickens were undeclared, so it's 4. Are you sure you want to do that?
It's done. You did have the royal chicken. You lie.
Of course I lied.
Do
There you
those
go.
just go in the discard pile?
Yep.
And I get to choose the order.
Yep. And it's my market face first.
All hail His Highness the Royal Chicken, who will not stay on the top of the deck. Okay, how much? How much do you? How much do you owe me, by the way?
It's here. 8.
I owed you 4 and I threw it roughly at you, so I think it's like these 3 and 1 in here.
All right.
Oh.
Straw up.
I'm just saying, if anybody wanted to get that royal chicken through,
Okay.
I'd be very open to a bribe.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, apples.
Please stop with the apples.
Okay.
They're just so tasty.
So
isn't it?
Stuart, what bribe to get through whatever I want?
I'd want some things from your bag.
How much money to get through whatever I want? An apple a day keeps the Twitch community away. Yeah, no kidding.
20.
20? Nah. It's too much.
20.
It's too much. 10
Well-
I can do. And you have the satisfaction of taking James down on chickens.
I don't want you getting those special apples through, though. I want the special apples.
Stuart, I'm winning on apples at the moment. Oh, that's why you want to tie me on special apples. No.
Take your chances, then.
Alright.
Get your filthy mitts off my cards.
There you go.
What
Okay,
you got in there?
2 cheese.
2 cheese.
And definitely not a royal chicken and a royal apple.
Alright then.
And I'd have got them through last turn if it hadn't been for you and your sodding voice.
My voice is an excellent detective.
you know what? Screw it.
He's just discarding everything.
Oh,
And I'm doing it.
Exciting.
He just wants all the chickens. He's taking all the chickens.
Oi, stop searching so I can take my chicken.
My royal rooster's only worth 2 chickens, James.
We want to get rid of these cards.
Flip him.
Oh,
Oh, good shit. Just in the search of chickens.
many apples. Oh, so much bread.
Oh, you had golden apples.
I had green apples, not golden apples.
Okay. Mine were golden.
You done?
I am done.
What's in there?
Chicken.
How many?
Royal rooster, more like colossal cock.
As many chickens as there are in the bag is how many chickens there are.
Right.
There are 3 chickens.
What are you prepared to pay me to make sure he's not got a royal cock? Eh?
Look, that's between you and him.
I think maybe you give me 2 of them chickens that you got, because you got 3 chickens there, and that means I get second on chicken, because he's only got stinking cheese if I search, and that's what's there.
Yes, but then you have lots of points and I hate you.
But I want.
The voice was a tactical error, Stuart. I'm just saying.
I'm making content for your stream, mate.
Aha, content is one word for it, yes.
How much to search his bag?
I don't care about you searching his bag. I have my bag, and my bag has chicken in it. And everybody's heard about the word.
So then I'm gonna have to search
The bird's
your
eye chicken dipper's the word.
and
Indeed it is.
Bit of searching coming right here.
Oh, ha.
Get lost.
Well, that was
And
stupid.
there it goes.
That's why nobody's coming from the ads. I didn't turn them on properly. Never mind. It's probably just as well if they come here and heard Stuart. Stuart, are you giving me back my bag?
Yeah, one of your cards is in your hand.
Okay.
I got a bit excited because I'm so hungry. Oh, I
That's
knew
cheese.
it was cheese.
Oh, so much chicken.
Yeah, that's for you.
That's disappointing. I thought you would think I'd put the... Or you might have in your head that I put the rooster and the apples there.
I didn't think you had. I was trying to get James to pay me to look.
Probably should have. Probably would have worked.
It
Accent equals content. Look, chat, I'm going to need you to stop encouraging him. I have to live with this.
Oh, I love it. That's what I like, chat.
God, you're all just so creepy. You're creepy, creepy people.
Yep.
Okay, da 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 da.
I have to do my own stream. It's gonna be 24/7 of this.
If you get more viewers than me, I will probably kill you.
Oh,
Right, okay. Da da. It's my market face, isn't it?
yeah. What do you want from the market? Is it them juicy apples that you had earlier?
Nah, I don't care about apples. What's in this? Mm. Nah, I don't want that either.
What did you discard?
Cheese. Cheese. Extra special cheese.
What's in the cheese? Oh, it's a 3 cheese cheese. Blue cheese is the best, though. So good.
Great.
No, you can't have the whole deck.
You keep spoiling me fun. was most unfortunate.
Boom.
What's in here?
Bread, sans chicken.
Bread without chicken.
Indeed.
3 bread is what you're claiming.
I am claiming 3 bread.
What
I
are you
got
claiming?
3 bread as well.
In 1 stack, Essie.
Yeah. I like to take my bread.
What did you discard, Stuart?
All together. I discarded cheese and apples.
Okay.
I was hoping to be the bread king, but the bastard's gone and got more bread, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't trust either of you.
Oh,
Anyone want to make me an offer?
I don't think he's got bread.
Well, I suspect you don't have bread.
Yeah, but I got bread by accident. I had one left over and I took it.
I might have a few other different things. So here's 4 coins.
Alright, there you go. Oh, oh.
Thanks.
You want to add anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay, there you go.
Please stop.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I didn't have any bread. Because I ate it all.
You know that thing about how every time like somebody claps, a fairy gets its wings? What do you think happens when Stuart speaks?
I eat a fairy.
Right, I think that was the last round, wasn't it?
It was.
Yep.
I gotta
So
get
let's total up. So same as before, I have 102. Before we add contraband. I've done less well this time.
I've got 67. I may have paid a penalty for the voice.
No shit. James?
98.
Worth
Okay,
it.
so I'm 4 points in the lead. Let's start with Stuart. Reveal your contraband. Oh yes, contraband apples. Are they golden? They're golden. Oh, he's tied the Apple King with me.
I think you've got some apples as well, don't you?
Yeah, we tie. Okay, so
No, I mean, oh no, you've not got any contraband. Should have tried harder to get some more apples through.
yeah, okay, so James's contraband apples aren't going to be worth too much. Okay, so totals after contraband, mine is still 102. Jesus, James.
Mine's 109.
Oh, I'm going to be beaten by the accent guy. Fuck.
$152.
Okay, well, we see where this is going. Okay, kings. Apple King, I have 9.
I've got 9 as well.
And James has 6, I think.
Yep.
So that means that Stuart and I both get 15 points. Next, the Bread King.
I have 8, I think.
4.
So James gets 15 points, Stuart gets 10. Cheese King. I have 8.
I've got 5.
Okay, I get 15, Stuart gets 10. And finally, the King of Cocks.
I am the king of cocks.
So James gets 10, and I get 5, I think. So that means my total is 137, so I haven't won.
I've got 144,
Okay, so James has crushed us.
but I got second.
The mighty chicken smuggler with 177 points.
Good lord.
I got so much silk and meat through.
Yeah, you did.
I got nothing but pepper for most of that. It was shite contraband.
Alright. I am going to go and raid someone. Stuart, you're not invited back. Jesus Christ.
You don't need me. Wait till you see the views.
Hang on, let me just mute you.
Nice.
Oh, I don't appear to be able to. Well, fuck it. I'm going to be back on Tuesday. I'm going to be picking up on Majora's Mask, having just beaten the first temple. Yeah, that will be 7:30, the usual slot on Tuesday. And we'll try and do more board games as well because they're fun. Although Stuart is not allowed to do accents. Yeah, let's raid someone. Someone also playing board games. I think Catan. Let's do it. See you Tuesday.